This is probably one of the skills that we use the most in our agency, because you don't start with automation. You need to start with awareness. And this is where so many beginners mess up. They think that AI automation is about doing things faster, but speed only helps if you're moving in the right direction. Before you start building agents or changing tools or automating workflows, you actually need to understand the workflow. I hope that makes sense, right? Because without clarity, all you're doing is automating a mess, right? You're automating chaos. Most beginners skip this part and they build cool tools that no one ends up using because they duct tape steps without understanding how the system actually flows. We spend a good amount of time with our clients on this step specifically, because if you don't, then you wonder why the automation breaks, or worse, you solve the wrong problem. We zoom out, we look at the entire customer journey or the entire workflow, depending on which part of the business we're working on. And then we're asking questions like, what is the current bottleneck? Where does time leak? Which step could be eliminated and not just automated? What is the actual outcome that the client is trying to achieve? We don't think in tasks, we think in processes. So essentially, this is like the blueprint stage of system design, because if the automation tools are your power tools, design thinking is the architect's sketch before anything is built. So if you're thinking, okay, but what is that? Well, think of it as critical thinking for systems. This combines two very, very important critical muscles. On the one hand, you have design thinking, how to frame the right problems and create human-centered solutions. And then on the other hand, you have business process mapping, how to visualize and structure workflows before you automate them. And together, these will help you identify what to build, what to skip, and what to simplify before you even open an A10 or Make or Zapier. Because you don't need to be a designer, you just need to stop solving the wrong problem. I mean, this is the skill that is going to help you say, wait, do we even need this step? Because people continue doing things that they've always done just because they've always done them like that, but do they really?